In this part of Module 6, we'll look at the three categories of advertising. There's the hard sell, the philosophy of a claim, the soft sell, which is the philosophy of a feeling, and positioning, making your brand stand out among the other brands. The hard sell. Annoying commercials don't hurt sales and indeed may stimulate them. It's better to be remembered than loved.
It's back to basics. It's huge.
What is it?
Huge.
Sunday, because it will be
Huge.
One of the keys to hard sell advertising can be found in our section on learning and memory. One feature of a hard sell ad could be the unique selling proposition. Visually and orally battering the man with sales points until he caves in and buys the product being advertised. The USP is a feature or a benefit exclusive to a specific product. Many hard sell ads focus on the product's USP to create a sense of uniqueness. Many of the most famous advertising campaigns revolve around a USP. Federal Express absolutely positively has to get there overnight. Volkswagen, think small. This is related to the use of slogan in advertising, which we'll talk about later on. Here are two examples of USPs. Fruity yet strong. I don't think any other mint uses that exact same selling proposition. And one of the Volkswagen's famous USPs, impossible. Volkswagen had a rear-mounted air-cooled engine. There's a lot of things a Volkswagen could do to break down, but an overheated radiator was impossible. There are always risks with USPs. Here's an example from the early 60s of the original Volkswagen Think Small campaign. In the 1970s, Fiat stole it, improved but not enlarged. The design of this ad was not an accident. They were attempting to capitalize on a long-established USP from Volkswagen. Another way to achieve a hard sell ad is to batter them with facts. Here are two examples. Did you know you could get a 10 megabyte computer system for only $6,000? Or that the Passport 8500 has 3/4 of a page of features. Price-based ads are also examples of hard sells. Sale, sale, sale. King of the Hill, $9,000. Or you could get this Admiral 19-inch black and white television for only $495. The opposite of hard sell ads are soft sell ads. These ads sell friendliness. I want the customer to feel good about the product and also about the advertiser. Soft sell ads are often image ads. These ads may contain no factual information, or the factual information is limited to advancing the image or feeling. This Colombian coffee ad is a good example. There is no useful factual information in this ad. We're supposed to look at the tiny cup of coffee being used instead of cheese to catch a mouse and go, "Oh, isn't that cute?" One of the more famous soft sell ads is Got Milk. We're supposed to take a look at Austin Powers and look at Pikachu and go, "Oh, isn't that cute?" Not a whole lot of factual information found in these ads. They're designed to give us a good feeling about drinking milk. These two Marlboro ads convey no factual information at all. Instead, they convey an image of who the person is, the kind of man that smokes Marlboro. A strong, soft sell ad. Because of imagery, soft sell ads are often the most remembered. But advertisers argue whether memory equals motivation. Because you remember an ad doesn't mean it motivates you to make a purchase. The Taco Bell dog is an example. We talked about this a little bit in learning and memory. A third type of advertising is called positioning, making your brand stand out among the other brands. Positioning has certainly been successful in this Calvin and Hobbes ad. Calvin clearly knows that it's Miller time. Positioning is based on the observation that advertising and choice has overwhelmed the consumer. There are just too many options and too many ads. The successful product must position itself in the mind of the consumer ahead of its competitors. These two ads, for Absolute Vodka and Obsession, say nothing about the product. There's no product information in here at all, unless you can read between the chains on the vodka ad. Yet both are excellent examples of positioning. The vodka ad positions Absolute as something special, something unique, something worth locking up. The Obsession ad positions this perfume as something to inspire the passion that you see in the imagery. There are several ways to achieve a strong positioning ad. One is to position the product in the people's lives. You can give the product a name or a nickname, the Uncola, for example. You can link the product with the user, the Aquavelva Man, Finicky Cats, Morris, the Finicky Cat. You can link the product with the occasion of its use, Miller time again. Both USP and image ads position the product in the mind of the consumer. But in 1972, two advertising executives, Trout and Rees, argued that positioning must become an objective in itself. And you can achieve positioning through both hard or soft sells. These days, positioning is called branding. In the next presentation, we'll take a closer look at how ads motivate us.